Magic Online Championship Series.
Mox. So, Dennis qualified for Mox, and I, have nothing to do today, so here we are.
Let's play a 10-hour tournament.
10 hours. So this is either going to be a really long video, or it's going to be really short.
Well, it's going to be many videos, probably.
It's going to be lots of videos. So, as Dennis pointed out, all of our rares are in 2 colours. Soul Separator, probably not a great card.
No, but the rest are all pretty fine.
So we got Collective Brutality, which is just a fine removal spell. Crypt Breaker, which is insane.
Stop Breaking Them, which is fine.
It's fine.
Mana Snabler, Black,
Sure.
Thighs, which is great.
Yeah, and then Drogskull Cavalry, which is nuts. So I think a good place to start is looking at all the rares deck.
Yeah.
We have a couple of good things in black. We've got double Deadweight.
Great.
I don't know Strange Augmentation. That's a bad card, isn't it? That's the Delirium buff.
Yeah.
Macabre Waltz is not terrible. Olivia's Dragoon
is good.
Pale Rider Trissade. It's probably bad if you don't have Madness, which we currently don't. I think just playing it on its own is probably just bad. Maybe. Especially in kind of the value deck that we've got going on at the moment.
Haunted Dead is great.
Haunted Dead is very good.
It's fine.
Threatened Foulbloods are also fine. Ghoulsteed is okay.
I don't think we need it.
And then we have Emissary of the Sleepless. Yeah. Bound by Silver is insane. Sigarden Priest is insane.
Topplegeist.
And then we've got
Thriving Gargoyle. Campaign Avengers, maybe.
And then possibly an Epitaph Golem. Could see playing
one of these two just for Delirium.
Yeah, and then we have like Terrarian for a splash.
This is 23 though.
So
it's 23 16 creatures removal spells. All of our cards are rather good with this. I found that I've actually been rather impressed with Campaign Dimensions.
It's fine. It feels bad playing a 5-mana card that doesn't impact
do anything. Yeah, but when you have the key cards that are good with it are things like this, things like this.
Yep,
which are just great. Do we have any humans for this?
I think it's just a
you.
I think it's very often just a 2/2 though.
These are zombies.
So literally 2 other cards. But that's fine. Nothing wrong with a 2-mana 2/2.
It's just a 2-mana 1/1.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I
yeah.
We should probably cut the Pale Rider because we don't have any Madness at the moment.
I can get one of these in the bin though.
I'm not a fan of that. I don't think Pale Rider is worth it if you're not either very aggressive or in Madness. So. What else have we got in the pool?
I don't think I want the 10 either then.
Fair enough. What's Repeal the Abominable? That's the Fog, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually pretty good. But
probably not worth it. We can play Devil Thorn Fox. There's nothing wrong with the Devil Thorn Fox.
Or like one of these.
That's a fine card. Especially with a bunch of tokens.
Yeah. I like that quite a bit.
So, okay. That is a deck.
And it's not a bad one.
That is a deck. So let's take a look at what else we have in the pool. So bearing in mind now that all of our rares are in 2 colours.
So let's look at, for example, because I saw Lashweed Lurker. Let's see what our blue-green looks like.
Just for Lashweed Lurker? I mean, we also had the Griff.
Yeah, Lashweed Lurker's insane, though.
We've got a Griff. We can
play all these cards in here, but these are fine. These are okay. This is okay. This is rather good. This is fine.
Lamo Pacifist is pretty good.
Yeah.
Quill Wolf is fine.
Yeah. Confront the Unknown's fine as well.
What's Crossroads Consecrator?
The Human Buffer.
Yeah.
Scob is insane. Fortune Server's fine.
That Brute's fine.
Cultist is good. Inventory is okay. One of my 2 of them I don't really want to play 2.
And then we've got Scrutiny. I'll happily play Deny Existence and Sealed.
Yeah.
And then we've got Fleeting Memories and or not Fleeting Memories. Laboratory Brute is what am I thinking of? The card that's not the card I'm thinking of.
What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of the Factory Fiction-ish card.
Okay. We can also play this. This is pretty good in Seal.
It's okay. Again, you'd rather be aggressive.
I would like to play this. So this is an alternative deck, which I don't think is as good.
I agree that it's not as good.
Well, it's got
very low in removal.
It's got no removal. Just flat none.
Jesus. Just the Wind is kind of the only thing that we've got going on.
Even close to that,
removal.
And then
so this is probably not going to be we're not going to be doing a Lashweed Lurker thing.
No.
So we've
the only remaining colour is red, and we have very few red cards.
Yeah, I mean we've got a Spreading Flames, which is nuts, and then we've got an Alchemist Greeting. So we could I could see doing something like Black Ready with like a Madnessy theme because we do have a bunch of good Madness enablers, but I don't think we have the payoff.
No, our only Madness cards are this and this and this.
Yeah, so I don't think that's worth it. What else could we do? We could do something like a blue-black.
Grindy, but again, all of our good removal stuff, all our good removal is white.
Well, we have a bunch of cheap removal in black, and then I guess some card advantage in blue, but nothing.
I think it's pretty easy for us to turn on Delirium with Deadweights and our artifact creatures.
Oh, I agree.
And we have Topplegeist over here.
Yeah, no, I think weirdly enough, this pool just pushed us really hard in one direction. I think it was. I think our first instinct was probably correct.
Do you have to discard? This is just Pack Rat, right? Yep.
Yeah, it's Pack Rat, but it's different because Pack Rat's like I'm going to kill you right now thing. Crypt Breaker's like if you leave this unchecked, I'm just going to draw tons of cards and win the game. Like a turn 1 Crypt Breaker's really hard to beat, but the thing is like with Crypt Breaker, you don't just dump your whole hand into it. You probably get the 3 zombies, and then you just start drawing cards. I don't think I want the Cryptolith Fragment.
Okay.
It just seems... It seems unnecessary.
I don't think we need the 2 Desperate Sentries. They're actually not very good.
Which one's Desperate Sentry?
This one.
Oh, no, he gets...
Oh, with Delirium is actually really good.
Yeah.
I got wrecked by that in F and I completely forgot.
Wait. That's what are you talking about with Delirium? Is that the card I'm thinking of?
This is Delirium. Make it a 4/2.
Sure, sorry, I was, again, mixing it up with a different card.
We had another card in here. What was it?
It was the... Was it one of the artifacts? Was it the Ghoulsteed? Was it the Macabre Waltz?
Might have been Macabre Waltz. I don't know if we need
I don't hate Macabre Waltz in this deck.
I think I'd rather have another artifact, honestly, because you have so much Delirium.
We could play an Epitaph Golem.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
But...
It's not going to die. You can ditch it to this. Or this.
I mean, the point of we don't have enough self-mill for it to do the Epitaph Golem thing. I wonder if is it better to just play like a Field Creeper or a Wicker Witch?
Wait, you have 0 instants.
0 instants?
Yeah, we
That's
have.
interesting. Can we get one in there? Is Macabre Waltz an instant?
No. No. We don't have any instants. Oh, Merciless Resolve. Which is a card I actually like a bit with all this many tokens. It's actually might be okay.
And then it can sack a land again for Delirium.
It's like this. Yeah, it's actually, that seems pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm into that. And then probably don't want...
This or... this. Probably this. I don't think we need that at all. Got 3 1-drops for Christ's sake, like...
The Condemned is looking weird to me. I'd almost rather have the Fox than the Condemned.
Do you have any of the vampires?
Olivia's Dragoon.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd prefer, like... Double black on turn 2 is hard.
I think you're right.
We should probably take a look at, like, reasonable sideboard cards.
So things like...
Cleansing.
Sure. Maybe theoretically this.
Yeah, against a very aggressive deck, it's fine. Macabre Waltz comes in against...
It's actually pretty good.
Macabre Waltz comes in against, like, grindy decks.
Uh-huh. I don't think I ever want that.
I'd almost never want that. What's Wailing Cool?
Just a 1/3.
Yeah, I can see that coming in against a 2/1 deck, but that deck doesn't really...
Is that better for Delirium than the 3/1?
Sorry, read it to me again.
It's a 1/3 that mills you for 2.
I guess with the Haunted Deads...
Well, you still have to discard 2 cards to get this back.
But it's still good to get into the bin.
Yeah.
Like it's
I think I just want the 3/1
It's just
more.
free value getting it into the bin. I don't know. I feel like we're a slower deck. I don't know if it won. Like although 3/1s do trade up
They block very well. Yeah.
Like a 3/1 blocker is really nice. There is a lot of screw your X1 in this format.
Not a huge.
There was in Shadows, I suppose. Maybe there's not as much.
No, there's
now.
more now, if anything.
Is there?
Yeah, there's the werewolf, the format of werewolf that pings 2 things. There's Make Mischief.
Yeah, maybe we do want a 1/3 more than we want a 3/1 just in terms of the stat line, and then the mill is kind of gravy.
Okay.
Although also like a Devilthorn Fox trades for like a 2/3, which and this is a very 2/3 heavy format.
It's a zombie for this though.
It is a zombie.
So are these. So are these. So is this. We don't even need to discard anything to this to tap it.
Although we often will.
Yeah. This card's great.
Yeah, I mean if you have a random land lying around, you get to see their hand and maybe snipe an instant or sorcery, but most of the time it's just a 2 mana kill something. It's just a 3rd dead weight.
Now we could Terrarian to splash like Spreading Flames or something. But I don't really want to do that.
Please stop doing that.
Sorry.
Terrarian to splash, that's the only card I'd want to splash.
Yeah.
So what would we have to do in that case? We'd run the Terrarian. The problem with Terrarian as a splash card is it's not like a...
It's not like an Evolving World or something. You have to use it on the turn.
You have to say... And Terrarian is a card that we'd want to cycle a lot of the time. We can't just leave it sitting on the battlefield. So I don't think it's a great thing as like your sole source of splashing.
If we're splashing a green card, I'd be in. Just play the Foul Orchard to splash.
Yeah, there's no green cards on splash.
No.
But I wouldn't mind playing Spreading Flames. I don't know how.
Field Creeper worth it because it's an artifact?
What are you cutting for it?
Something like the Wailing Ghoul, maybe?
I think Wailing Ghoul helps with Delirium more than Field Creeper would, I would imagine.
Maybe.
And again, I'd rather have a 1/3 than a 2/1 most of the time.
I think this is good. I'm pretty happy with this deck. I'm actually very happy with this.
Yeah, no, it's totally solid. It's got more removal than
I would imagine most.
We really... I suppose it's only got 1 big stuff removal, so we want to be very careful with that Bound by Moonsilver.
Yeah. I wish we had the 3 guy, the Ironclad Slayer, whatever he is, that gets back auras.
What?
The 3 mana 3/2 in Eldritch Moon. that gets back in order when you eat.
Oh, sure. That'd be really good.
Really good with this.
Well, it's probably better with the one that you can.
Dead weights. Well, you can. Oh no, you're thinking. I'm thinking of
the one you can pay 5 to.
Yeah, choking restraints.
Choking restraints. Thank you. So.
This is also delirium maneuver. I always forget that you can shift this.
Yeah, no, it's strong. We do want to be careful just running it out though, because it is our only kind of thing.
We can shift it though.
Yeah,
but if they merge the thing or whatever, then no. But
so I'm reasonably happy with this.
I'm pretty happy with
I feel like we're lacking a little. Like the thing that's making me happiest about this deck is the 7-drop, the white.
Man's a Droxel Cavalry, yeah.
Yeah, because it's our only thing that sort of goes. It's our only big value card.
Yeah.
Like we have a lot of like early interaction, a lot of stuff to kind of shut down aggressive decks, but they're not going to be as huge of a deal in sealed.
We have such a good late game though. These and this and
I don't know if it's a great late game. It's a reasonable late game.
We've got some mediocre evasion on this, good evasion on these and this, and then this.
Yeah, we have ways to close games. The Threadman Gargoyle helps a lot.
Yeah.
Just being a dragon late in the game.
I'm pretty happy with this. We've got 2 bombs being Crypt Breaker.
I think it's probably safe to say that this is the best deck we could build out of this pool.
Oh,
and I think it's definitely. I don't know about definitely, but I think it's probably above average for a sealed deck in this format.
With a little bit of life gain, actually, I suppose you don't really want to gain life.
You don't want to gain life. You want to be below 10.
It's weird. Yeah, I don't like this card.
It's an aggressive card.
Okay, I'm happy with this. What do you reckon? 9 swamps, maybe? Yeah,
that sounds about right. We want black on turn 1 more than we want white on turn 1.
We're not really doubling on turn 1, but we might be.
Well, we're probably Crypt Breaker.
Or Topplegeist.
Well, Topplegeist is worse on turn 1 than Crypt Breaker is. Crypt Breaker's insane on
That's
turn 1.
fair. I'm pretty happy with this.
Yep.
I think we can do well. Let's see.